What's up everybody, my name is Kim Skogwell and today we'll be taking a look at how you can use Affinity Photo to cut out your subjects perfectly. And this is just one of the many ways you can do it, and it's relatively easy, relatively quick. Affinity does a great job of doing the masking automatically for you. All you have to do is go in, fix a few corners here and there, and it looks great. Let's just get to it. If you like this tutorial, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you get updated when I post new content. I'm going to try and do it every Friday of the month. So here's that photo we just downloaded from Unsplash under stock here. Layers, and now we're going to cut out this eagle. And we're going to see if we can make it fit into our fairy image here, just to make it a little bit more interesting. So the first thing I'm going to do is Command or Control J, duplicate that layer. I'm going to uncheck this one. I'm going to go here to navigation and just keep it at here on zoom. Mark this again, and we're going to go here and we're going to take the selection brush tool. And then it's just basically we're going to try and let Affinity Photo do all the magic, or at least most of it so far, because they do a really good job at it. So now we gotta open and close bracket and make that brush a little bit smaller. We're just gonna go out. We're gonna follow this foot as well, make it even a little more. There we go. We can zoom in a little bit, Control Command Plus. We're gonna take this one out here. I'm just gonna go around here and make sure we look, and I'm gonna speed this up probably a little bit in post, just so we get through this a little bit faster, because if we want to cut it out really good, this is going to take some time. And we just hold Option and click drag here, and we get the inside of the mouth, or where it has to speak open. Oh, look at that, we gotta fix this head here. Make a little bit bigger, and we're not going to be too worried about this fringing here. We're going to hold down Option again, and we're going to go right in between here and see if we can't get this stuff. And I'm just going to make sure we get the head all good. The better job we do with this in the beginning, the easier it's going to be for the refine tool to make it even better. Cool, so we can Command Control 0, and we get all the way back out here. So now we're going to hit this refine button here. Hit refine, we're going to get up this edge here, and you can see it already made our selections a little bit better. We have a few things here we can look at. So we have matte, foreground, background, and feather. But we're just gonna mostly stick to matte here today, and I can go over these other ones in a different video. We're gonna have a 2-pixel feather. Let's see if we can do that. There we go. Because when you cut out and you're supposed to use it in compositions or composites, you never want to have too sharp of edges. That's just never gonna look right. And then we can click, hold over, and there you can see it automatically filled in a little bit better in between the feathers there. And that came better. Do these here. That looks a lot better. See here, it has actually taken the claws of the eagle into Now it got them out. The same thing here. We're just basically telling it where we want it to be. Take a better look. And everywhere else looks pretty decent. So far it looks. So Command Control 0, and we can now see we have that whole eagle masked out. So we can go change it to a black mask, just see how it looks. And that's basically what it looks like right now. You can see there's a little bit harsh, the edges around that wing up here. So we're gonna just make a little bit bigger brush too. There we go. Take some of this fringing in. You can go white. White looks great. Black and white. That's pretty much our whole mask is what that looks like. So you can see the claw here has become a little bit see-through. We're gonna try and fix that right now. And we can go foreground here. And the same thing here. That's just basically how you do that. I'm gonna take this claw as well. Back to foreground. Okay, good. Back to matte, Command 0. And I'm gonna go back here to overlay. And we're gonna zoom in here a little bit. The more times you do this, the better it looks, or it becomes. And then we go here too. And then just around there. Okay, that's pretty good. Now we're gonna go down here to output. So you can make it just a selection, you can mask it, you can get it a new layer and a new layer with mask. I recommend new layer with mask for most of the time. And you can see here, it's gonna, when I hit apply here, it's gonna show up masked out as a new layer. So now you can always revert back. So if we take Command Control 0 there, you take this one off. That doesn't look too half bad. But press V on the keyboard to get the pointer tool here back, the move tool. So what we can do now is just save this one, and we're gonna save as. We're gonna go down to where we have our assets. So assets there. We can go under Photoshop assets here. We can make a new one if we don't have an animal. So birds. Make a new folder, create, and call this eagle. Fishing. Eagle fishing. That just tells me that it looks like it's going down into water to grab a fish or something. So now we have saved it, which is great. So now we can basically just Command Control C to copy it. Go over here, make sure we're on the top one. Command Control V to paste it. And now we have it in here. So we're gonna have our move tool back again. And the cool thing with Affinity Photo is that this has now automatically become a vector mask, pretty much, or a vector image, which is what Photoshop does when it calls it a smart layer. So we can change the size on it without it ruining the image quality. But you can see here that it's not completely the right angle for this, so we can and that is pretty much how you cut out your subject. Really easy and perfect. It's close to perfect every time using Affinity Photo. Again, if you like this tutorial, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. I would highly appreciate it, and I'll see you next time when we start implementing this bird into this picture.